Well, Nat, welcome to Trent Bridge. How excited are you for this to be your home on a more permanent basis this year?
I'm excited for it to be such a iconic ground in the English summer. So I'm excited to be here. It's the first time I've been in the indoor school, so it's been a nice welcome this week.
Yeah, a bit of a chance to get to know the venue on the whole a little more, I guess. How does being based at a test venue help these regional sides?
I think it's really important. Obviously, a bit of a change from the university last year. So, I guess to join what's already a really well set up side and place is brilliant for the domestic game, and hopefully we can use the structure that's already here to improve ourselves.
And ever more competitive games out on test venues, pitches as well. How have you found the experience of playing at Trent Bridge in the last year or two?
Yeah, I've really loved it. The crowd's been brilliant whenever we've played in 100 matches here, I'm excited to see what the domestic games can be like. But to be here, to be on the wicket and everything is only a plus for the women's game. Yeah,
how does it change things out though when you play in front of those crowds? I mean, it was serious 5-figure numbers for some of those Trent Rockets games this year.
Yeah, it's really good fun, especially when the crowd get involved in the game, and if it's a tight one, they definitely make themselves heard, and that definitely gives the home team an advantage. So it's really fun to play in front of crowds who are willing to get up for the game and things like that. And having watched a lot of test matches here and things like that, there's always an excitement feeling around the ground.
It's quite a team being built at the Blaze at the minute, isn't it? Yourself, Sarah Glenn, Tammy Beaumont, the latest to be announced. It feels like it's quite a nice group coming together, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's been some good recruitment over the winter. It's really exciting. I think this side has always seen quite a young one and begging for a bit of experience. So hopefully myself, Tammy and Glennie can bring that.
Yeah, what do you see your role as in this kind of group? I guess you've got that experience from playing at a high level that can help with some of the other players in there.
Yeah, exactly. And sharing my knowledge is something that's really important, I guess, wherever I go. But for a domestic side, it's really important for them as well. And hopefully I can be around a bit more, being a bit more local to where I live. Hopefully it can work both ways.
Yeah, and is women's regional cricket changing a little bit? I guess there's more attention on the women's game in general. So do you feel that it's becoming a game where results are becoming an even more important way of judging how you're performing?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it'll be in its third year come the summer. So you're over the sort of the teething problems at the start, and hopefully you're settling into what is a group that has worked together throughout the year and things like that. And with international signings as well coming over to play, I think that'll only improve the whole thing, not only from their performances but people learning off them as well.
Yeah, now this summer at Trent Bridge is not just about the Blaze, of course. There is the Women's Ashes Test taking place in midsummer. Having played in test matches around the country and around the world, how exciting a prospect is it for one to be played here this year?
I'm excited. Having come to watch a couple of test matches last summer and one here as well, I guess just the atmosphere again that Trent Bridge brings, that can add another little string to our bow come the Ashes. Like I said before, just to be at such an iconic test ground, the first time we've really been at a big test ground in terms of our test matches. So it's really exciting news. We're having 5 days as well. It's something that we're all really looking forward to.
Yeah, because recently you've played in your share, I suppose, of drawn 4-day test matches. So we saw quite a nice day 5 out here in the men's game last summer. How big a difference will that make to the game, knowing you've got that extra time to let a result arrive?
Yeah, we're ready to not draw a test match again. I think, the last one that we won was in 2013 or 14 or something like that. So yeah, we're ready to not draw again. Having that 5th day, it's been something that over the last 3 or 4 test matches has always come up at the end of the game when we stood there with a draw. There's been a little bit of rain around, not loads, but we have lost periods of the game where, especially against South Africa last summer, where we felt like we were on top, we could have really got stuck into their batting order. We were cut short. So Yeah, and sod's law, it won't rain, and we might get a result in 4 days in the summer. But yeah, it's good to have that 5th day.
And a women's test in general is a rarer event. So where does succeed in test matches fit in terms of your ambitions?
Well, yeah, since I started, we've actually played more. We played against India, we played against South Africa. It was usually just the Australians. So yeah, every time the test match comes around, everyone's really excited. It just brings a different feel to it. Yeah, and in terms of our team, we love playing test matches. I'm sure every women's team would love to play a test match, which they have done, more regularly in the last couple of years. So, yeah, I guess test matches just have a different feel to it. It has a different, excitement about it, a bit different drive. So, yeah, it's something that we really look forward to.
Well, whether it's Blaze colours or England whites, we'll look forward to seeing you out there this summer.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to it.